Hi everyone, thank you for coming. I know I've sent you some information already regarding the handwriting literature that we've been reviewing, my colleagues and I. My name is Alex and I'm an occupational therapist that works in the community here in Halifax. So today what I'd like to do is review the literature and the findings that my colleagues and I did find. And then I would like to just open it up so you guys can ask questions about maybe how you would apply the research to your practices. Does that work with you guys?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. Maybe we can just introduce ourselves so we know who we all are.
I'm Megan. I'm a physiotherapist in Halifax that works in the schools.
And I'm Cora, and I'm a teacher.
Great. Okay, so essentially the research that we reviewed, we found that in regards to handwriting legibility, if you were to compare two different intervention types, you might not find one that is more effective than the other, but rather what's most important is that there's repetition and a lot of practice within the interventions. So essentially, regardless of which kind of intervention you do use, as long as there's some literature supporting it, then it's really all about the practice, and you want to make sure that the children are getting sufficient practice to improve their handwriting legibility. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any questions about it?
I have a question.
Okay.
So, in my practice, in my research, I've been doing a lot of sensory motor practice, and I was wondering what you thought, or if you found any literature that looked at sensory motor interventions in handwriting.
Yeah. Actually, that's a good question. We did. Some of the articles that we looked at specifically were looking at sensory motor interventions, and they were found to be effective, but again, it was mostly about that practice, and so as long as you are getting sufficient practice with the children, then the sensory motor intervention is effective.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Just being a busy teacher, I just want to clarify why it's so important to have handwriting interventions in the classroom.
Well, it is really important because they're there every day in class, so that's a really great chance for them to get that extra practice in. So even if you are really busy and it's really hard to get around, maybe when you're circling around, if you'd like to meet up with me, we can discuss some strategies on just quick things on how you could help your students, but that wouldn't take too much time out of your day. Also, I could give you a pamphlet to give to the parents, and then that way they could get that practice at home as well. Does that sound
Yeah, I can integrate that into my classroom.
Okay, great. So any other questions or any concerns before we go? Okay, I know this was a quick meeting, but I just wanted to make sure we were all on the same page and I could address any questions that you had in person. It was really nice to meet you both, and thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.